So next up, we're going to have a solo artist come up. Joe, why don't you come on out here, buddy? Give it up for Mr. Joe Wren. Yeah. Joe came all the way out of Denver, Colorado. Joe's going to be doing a solo acoustic song for everybody. Go ahead and step on up there, buddy. And he has quite an interesting story, so while he gets kind of ready to go, all tuned up, you ready? We're going to let him sing a song for you guys, and then we're going to be back out here, and we're gonna grill Joe. We're going to put the screws to him.
You might grill us.
We're going to make it happen. Y'all, Joe Wren.
And willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky, and the tears that I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river, and I don't care if I sit here and die. I met her accidentally up in Aspen, Colorado, and it tore me up every time I heard her drawl a southern drawl, and the harm of the dream was downstream, cavorting in Davenport, so I followed you, big river, when you called. Then you took me to St. Louis later on down the river. Afraid I said she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. I found her trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the block, she raised a few eyebrows, and then she went on out alone. Now Johnny Cash first recorded the song in 1958. The producers came in and said, hey, the song is too long, we gotta cut one verse out. So when they did that, Johnny Cash performed this third verse at the Johnny Cash show, and it sounds something like this. Now I rode into Natchez the next day down the river, and there wasn't much there to make around her stay very long. She got moving in her blood, got it all from you. Big river, why'd you make that girl that way? Now won't you batter down by Baton Rouge, River Queen, rolling on. Take that woman on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough, dump my blues down in a gulf. She loves you, big river, more than me. Now I told the weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky, and the tears that I cry for that woman are gonna flood you, big river, and I don't care if I sit here and die. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mr. Joe Wren. Buddy. Wow. Where does that voice come from?
It's somewhere deep in here, Randy. It's deep in here.
It's way down here.
Wow.
Joe, you got a pretty interesting little story, man. Where did you learn how to play guitar?
About 6 or 7 years ago, I think.
Yeah? 6 or 7 years ago? Where were you?
I was really, when I really tried to play guitar, I was in the hospital for a bit.
You were in the hospital?
Yeah, I was in the hospital for a bit, and guitar and music was kind of my coping, I guess.
There you go.
And that's when I learned to play and sing, and here I am.
And here you are.
Randy, that's a little similar to how you learned to play guitar.
There's a little bit of similarities there. I learned how to play after surgery.
Oh,
I had to get a hip surgery at the ripe old age of 24.
Okay.
Buddy, that was impressive. That was fun to hear. Let's give it up for Joe Wren one more time.
Thank you.
And then real quick, we're gonna go up
Pass
to
it
our
up to the judges.
That's my bad. I didn't want to run away with it.
Joe Wren. I want to remember that name. First off, you have the haircut that I want. But mine won't grow out that way, so I have to use
That's what we call a Kentucky waterfall.
It's amazing. I need to use a lot of hair product to do anything. But with that being said, when you walked on the stage, for me, that first look is so important. Getting into your outfit, the whole thing, your presentation just coming out. I don't know if it's on purpose or not. I'm assuming it is, and I think it's probably just who you are. But I applaud you for that because that, immediately just makes me look at you as a professional. And musically, rhythm-wise, you're great. I mean, really, just off the bat, keeping it going. The one thing I would suggest to look at is in those little musical interludes, which I love that kind of stuff. And for what you're doing as a soloist too, it's awesome, great lines. Just watch your pacing on it, that's all. I struggle with the same thing, so thanks.
Joe, how old are you?
17.
17, my gosh. You have such a beautiful tone color. It's like so unexpected. I was blown away.
He's 17 years old, but his voice is 48.
Wow.
Smokes Marlboro Reds.
His soul, in a past life, he burned so many Marlboro
Don't do that
Reds.
as a singer, please. No smoking as a singer, please. Is Johnny Cash one of your biggest influences? Or?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you definitely imbibe that. You definitely have an authenticity about you that's very through and through. The way you look, the way you hold yourself, the energy that you're emitting. And so definitely just keep doing what you're doing. And I loved your pronunciation. I could understand your lyrics, and you do project as a singer. You're not shy about that. So that's very, very refreshing. So great job.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good.
Are you feeling good?
He's a man of many words, as you can tell.
Oh,
He's the man in black.
Well, you know
Watch your
what?
tongue, sir.
the interesting thing about it is that you told a story, and I was drawn to it. Who doesn't love Johnny Cash? He's, awesome. You did an amazing job. Your voice, of course, just like she said, your voice from the beginning is like, oh, wow, this is amazing. You got it going on. Do not forget to be you. I love Ella Fitzgerald as a singer, and I get trapped with her little riffs and little stuff that she does. But I always have to remember to be me as a singer. Try to be you as you're growing professionally. You are a professional already. I loved it. Loved it. The guitar, the playing, loved it. The way you look, everything. You got it going on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Joe Wren, everybody. Thank you, buddy.